Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Bonnets and Pillow Talk with me, the host, Miss Fadzo. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Before we even get started, I gotta do a quick shout out to my girl. Listen, shout out to all the friends out there who make sure that their friends are fed, especially on days where they're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out by life. Shout out to you, girl, for feeding me today. The only reason why I had dinner today is because I have a best friend who cares that I didn't have the energy or the capacity to cook food. So shout out to friends who are out here doing the Lord's work and they don't even know. Anyways, I hope you're having a really wonderful day. Today I'm gonna do a reflection of the day, and I'm just gonna title it "You Have the Capacity, You Just Don't Want to." And this is honestly a dig to myself, because on Friday last week I realized that I actually have the capacity to do work out after work. Let me give you the background story. So on Friday, I was meant to do my bestie's hair. So after work, I finished work really late. I think I got back about an hour and a half after I was supposed to leave. But it was fine. It was a good day at work, really busy, really tiring. And after a long week, all I wanted to do was go home and sleep. But we made a commitment that we were going to do each other's hair. So I drove over to her house and we did her hair. We did the single braids and we finished by like before midnight. And I got home, I did all the things I needed to do. I cleaned, I watched movies. Like, I literally chilled out for the rest of the night. And it made me realize that I do have the capacity to do things that I really want to do. I just don't want to. And when I want to, I make time for the things that I care about. Like, for example, when I wanted to lose weight, I would make so many excuses when I liked the idea of losing weight. Let me put it that way. I would make so many excuses. I didn't have time to go to the gym. I didn't have time for walking. I didn't have time to do it at a home workout. I didn't have the money to go to a gym and get a trainer. I always had an excuse. But you know what? When I made the decision one day that I really was going to do it, guess who works out during lunchtime? Guess who finds time during the weekends? Guess who did 2 45-minute workouts for 75 days consecutively? Me. So I'm realizing I sometimes tell myself I don't have time, I don't have the capacity, I can't do this. No. I'm realizing now that you make time for the things that you care about. There's always time. I always think, like, my parents always say, like, those kids who are passing, those kids who are doing well, those people who are doing well, they have two heads. No, they have the same head, they have the same 24 hours. What are you doing with your 24 hours? There's time. There's space. You might have to say no to a few things to accommodate for the things you want to say yes to. You might have to shift things around and reprioritize your schedule and be more time efficient and have better time management to make sure that you're balancing your life. But there's space, there's time, and you have the capacity. You just haven't made the choice that you want to do it. I'm just gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna leave you with this question of the day. What in your life do you need to create space for? What do you need to create the capacity for in your life? And what do you need to decide that today I will start? Today I will do this. Today is the day we stop making excuses. Because, honey, let me tell you something. From experience, from one girly to another girly or guy, or from one homie to another homie, broski, I promise you, you have the capacity. You just don't want it like that yet. And that's okay. Be at peace with that. You know, absorb that. But don't be under the illusion that you actually want to do it, because you don't want to. Until you actually start making time, until you actually start being intentional about it, we're just wishful thinking, and that's okay. We can dream. We're building our aspirations. We are hyping ourselves up until we get there. So until we decide that we want to create time, until we decide we want to be more intentional about doing the things we've set our minds to do, let's just be comfortable with knowing that the time is there, the capacity is there. I just don't want to do it yet. And that's a tough pill to swallow, but we gotta be realistic with ourselves. I don't want to keep lying to myself. I have a lot of time that I'm wasting doing things that don't give me life, that don't give me energy, that don't add value to my life. I could be using a little bit of that time to actually develop myself and do the things that I want to do, but I feel like I don't have the capacity or the time or the space to do. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you have a fabulous day. I have been your host, Miss Fanzo, and this has been Bonnets and Pillow Talk with me. I'll see you tomorrow for another day.